Hey guys, and welcome back to The Secret of Monkey Island. It's time to continue with the free trials!
It'd be less impressive if it was the one trial you have to do. The one thing you have to do to become a pirate. Get a license.
Yeah, just be a pirate. Well, I don't get what's so hard about this.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure last time I checked, the thing about being a pirate is that you're supposed to break the rules. So if I were to not do the trials, could I still be a pirate anyway? Because that's kind of the same thing.
Don't forget the classic pirate mantra. Do what you want because a pirate is free.
You are a pirate.
Yeah, it leads to the conclusion you are a pirate. I don't really want to talk to these guys again, so let's try and get the cook out of the kitchen. And I didn't mention this last time, but if you try and enter when he's, like, still on screen, he'll shout at you, so just wait until he goes off screen.
And Guybrush is just so devastated by this that he just leaves him alone until he goes off screen, because he can't have a guy shouting at him.
There he goes, waddling into the distance, and here we go.
Well, I guess you have to work your way up. I mean, instead of robbing from banks, you have to rob from kitchens to kind of get used to it.
Or meat-like substance.
What kind of meat do you think that is? Chicken? Pigeon?
I want to say it's one of those obscure meats like veal or corpus.
The fuck is corpus?
What do you think corpus is?
Tastes like people.
I like how the scumbar has a little smiley face, you know, on its little sign.
Well, you know, they may shank people, but they still have a pleasant atmosphere if you want a drink at the end of a hard day of pillaging.
And good thing they named the bar after Scum. I mean, we have to give the game engine some credit, because it's not like Unreal hasn't taken all the popularity yet.
It couldn't have been more on the nose if it was the adventure game bar.
Oh, red little lights going around a dark forest. Yeah, I'm not suspicious at all.
My, what an unusually bright yellow they are.
They must be very poisonous, so let's logically pick them up and use them on the corpus to poison it.
Is that what we're gonna go with now?
Uh-huh. This will come in handy for breaking into the governor's mansion. Of course, the first trial is thievery, so we've got to prove ourselves by hitting a prime target, and I think the governor works just well enough for this.
I'm fixing to say, because technically you stole something already, so thus you should have completed the first trial.
Ach, no, you cannot use a pot.
I want to see like a super anal guy try to be a pirate and then try to work through the loopholes just like I tried to did there. How would they deal with that guy? Okay, they'd probably kill him, fair enough.
Well, if he got scurvy, he'd probably, like, throw himself off the ship, so...
Is that one of the trials you have to survive scurvy? Because scurvy isn't very fun.
Yeah, just load up on vitamin C, you're good to go.
Because I'm a pirate, I don't have to eat fucking fruit. What are you, my mom?
I love how it says men of low moral fibre, and then in brackets, pirates, just in case you weren't sure.
They're not so bad.
Does that rat just fucking talk?
Sounds like this.
I'm sorry, what was that? Squeak?
Let's saute him now.
I think you'd best leave, boy.
Are these the Three Stooges?
It might be. Except one of them has a beard. I don't know which one. Okay, well, it's got the Three Stooges hit. They might as well be.
I didn't do a lot of this, but I kind of wanted a bit of, like, flavour text, just so we're not walking around a barren wasteland.
Okay, well, it's not a barren wasteland. It's clearly a pirate town.
We'll be dealing with that clown across the street later in the game, don't you worry.
These are actually copies of the minutes of...
Man, that stooge in the middle is like... I guess Guybrush has a really derpy face, can't really tell due to the VGA graphics.
I gotta say, though, I love me some classic DOS graphics. Like, these days, you know, like, again, with the special edition, when you look at the graphics on that, I mean, sure, they're updated, but I don't know, they kind of just lose some of the charm that the original had. I don't know, I guess I'm just nostalgic.
I was having a discussion on, I think it was Twitter, with...
Oh, well, that's your first mistake.
with someone about this, and he liked the special edition more. I liked the VGA stuff. And I don't really want to harp on this, and we probably won't break it up much, but I don't really like the special edition graphics. That's why we went for the best of both worlds with the Ultimate Talkie edition of the game.
Yeah, I'm glad I found this, to be honest, because, like, you know, this is just perfect, I think, for a playthrough.
When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny.
Important lore, backstory, mythos. Oh god, Stan. Don't get me started on Stan.
I can't wait until we get to Stan. I love Stan, man.
You notice that the clock never changes.
It's like it's part of the background or something.
No, we're a wandering circus troupe.
It could be something more, I guess.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know if that was like an opted out bit of like game design. Like, I think in the second game, spoilers, it was supposed to like be a dream at the end, and they kind of retconned that for the third game onwards.
It was probably for the best, because I never thought that ending was very good, to be honest. I know why it was done. Ron Gilbert was leaving LucasArts at the time, I believe, and it's just, it was a shitty way to end it, I think.
There's very few, like, it was a dream things that actually work. The only one that comes to my mind is Super Mario Bros. 2.
Sort of. Even then, it was still a little bit annoying, but oh well. What's with the shifty eyes, Curly?
Now you've depressed us. Go home.
This is how all my conversations with pirates end. Like, I just want to be king of the pirates.
You ever talk to pirates in real life, Tom? Well, I don't know. I mean actual pirates, not people who downloaded something on a torrent.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well, I want to see, like, the technological new Monkey Island, where pirating is just downloading shit off of torrents and downloading actual cars for your video game.
Hello? You know, bad things could happen.
That's Elbow.
Dark.
Okay, there we go.
Like this one, and at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
I mean, I could shiv you, and no one would be any the wiser.
Too bad he has a scabbard attached to his belt instead of a real sword.
No? I'd better get your name.
So I know who to report to the coroner.
I like how all of these are kind of sarky, but it's still the same name each time.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop.
You get it? 'Cause he's bald.
I do? Wow.
Island. A very bad time.
Turns out the trademark is about to run out on Melee Island.
Oh jeez, everyone will be coming in and claiming it for their own.
I love how there's a poster to the circus back here, like anybody would notice.
The creepiest clown ever. Let's get out of this dark alley.
And into another dark alley.
No, this is the town, it's fine. We're gonna head, like, to the cliffs now. I believe the governor's mansion is over here. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, that is definitely a mansion.
You remember that poisoned corpus that we got earlier?
I do remember that. It's in our inventory. I can see it right here.
We're gonna use the meat with condiment on the deadly piranha poodles. Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, don't get deadly piranha poodles. I don't think you can get that from your animal shelter.
Important notice. These dogs are not...
This is such a Sierra thing.
Only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
In fact, you can't die. LucasArts for the win.
It's kind of hard to say that animals are hurt when they're clearly drawn sprites, but again, that's the joke, I suppose.
Oh, how very stately. I'm just gonna pick up this vase.
Put the whole... I always love how in venture games, you could put the stupidest, biggest shit in your pocket. But in other games, like, say, Resident Evil, keys are, like, so huge they take up an inventory slot. I love that.
Oh, look at that, Guybrush. This isn't gonna end well.
So does he live here at the mansion?
What, Fester Shinetop? No, he's just like a bodyguard for the place. Yeah, put the big vase down. Don't want that getting broken.
They have sex in there? I heard fireworks.
Keep an eye on the proms. You can't do any of these normally, but just a little bit of the LucasArts charm for you.
What is going on back there? He's got like a petting zoo.
Not the tremendous yak!
Big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips. I can't move it.
Don't push me over the line. I will push so many yaks, you've got no idea.
I can't move it.
The Guybrush is tremendous. What part of tremendous don't you understand?
Well, that'll definitely get something happening. This is so weird.
Yes, a manual style. I think we could all do with one of those.
Is that the actual manual of style? Like the one by Evie White?
I gotta pick up wax lips. Now, you may be watching this and thinking to yourself, boy, this is silly, but also, when am I ever going to use wax lips in this game? And a lot of these are kind of fake outs, because he'll end up, like, using the items automatically or just throwing them away.
But the way you phrase that, one of these is definitely going to be useful later on, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Ah, alright.
It's on screen right now, can you guess which one?
It's the ship in the bottle, clearly. See, there's a message in the bottle. I heard there was a song like that.
Yes, the Fabulous Idol is what we're here for. That will be enough to complete the first trial, I believe.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wonder what we're doing exactly right now. I thought we were completing trials.
By God, the chair! Stop the match!
Good old family-friendly LucasArts violence.
Guess we gotta go get a file. Do you know where we could find one at this time of night?
File, huh? Maybe you should go to the office, see what they have available.
Well, we've got a stapler, so we're halfway to being part of the office environment.
Yeah, past the sleeping dogs. Although I have to wonder the wisdom of building such a cartoonish-looking mansion all the way out here.
Oh, the governor doesn't want to be disturbed, build it away from the plebs. It's the best way to go about doing stuff.
Yes, but he put it on a precarious mountain path, which is probably the best way that mayor is gonna die.
Hello, Riffraff, what were you in prison for?
All the rats in the cage, too. And not like an actual jail rat. I think that's just a legitimate rat that was legitimately jailed.
It's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
I guess we're going to go to the store and buy some breath mints, as you do in adventure games.
That's true, a common commodity during pirate times.
Well, we've got all these pieces of eight, we may as well start spending them.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Hello, Jess Harnell, how are you?
Is that Jess Harnell?
I believe that is. Man, they're getting everybody from all of our favorite children's shows in this game.
Like Animaniacs, and that's about it.
I'm waiting for somebody from Freakazoid to show up.
Please, take the whole roll.
Take him, please, and get out.
What else do you want?
So what's the name for, like, when you have 8 pieces of 8? Like, what coin is that supposed to make? Is that going to be a doubloon, or is it something else?
Why you gotta ask me these really difficult questions when I'm just trying to record a nice, peaceful Let's Play?
I don't know, I like keeping you on your toes.
I swear there's mints and polos. Do you have polos over there?
We have, lifesavers. They do have a mint variation.
Oh, Grago mint.
Wasn't grog the thing that was eating through cups in the scum bar?
Hey, yeah, if you had some grog, I think that would have been a better item to give him.
Who are you?
Keep that in mind. Might come into play later on.
Otis. At least I think it is.
Otis backwards is Ceto.
I can hardly remember.
Thank you, Helldragon. Your contributions are always appreciated.
Can't you see? I'm innocent.
I'm just a victim of society.
Now, what about the rats, huh? What's the rat story?
I was framed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't touch the stupid
I'm
flowers.
not really sure I supported the, roofing up here. That looks very unstable.
The jello corniche in dormy flowers in the forest.
Oh, jeez, I think we may have done something pretty bad.
Well, I don't know, I didn't see anything. What about you? Did you see anything?
Well, I didn't see anything while I was sprinkling said flowers onto the corpus to feature the deadly piranha poodles.
That's what I thought. They're sleeping and not dead, so thus it's okay.
Okay, we're going to use the gopher repellent on the guy, and he can use it to shoo away the rats. Because of course!
The rats. Thanks. Here's the cake.
Well, a gopher is just really an ugly rat when you think about it.
Yeah, aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yeah, you know that classic children's story, The Ugly Rat? Where he grew up his whole entire life thinking he was a rat, but it turns out he was a gopher the entire time?
I love how the moral of that story is when you grow up and become prey, everything becomes okay.
That's true, that's true.
Okay, let's open up the cake, and bada bing, bada boom, we got ourselves a file.
It's a raspy metal file.
Yeah, for a moment I questioned that, then I'm like, no wait, they do that all the time in the movie, so it's alright.
Well, let's enter the hole again and get ourselves one fabulous idol.
There's gonna be a wolf crest back here, I know it.
Hopefully Shine Top's not there, although I suppose we could, like, throw the breath mints at him.
Well, I mean, we knocked him out earlier with the chair. I assume he hasn't gotten up yet.
Huh?
Huh?
Heavily armed clown.
Well, it's the only thing that can get rid of him. You know, I have to admit, it's kind of hard to come up with commentary about heavily armed clowns that you can't see.
It's all about implications here in Monkey Island.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that the other denizens of the mansion have not come to investigate yet. Maybe it's a maniac mansion. Have you ever considered that?
Oh, that sounds like another LucasArts game, Mr. Funnyman.
Good hit.
I'm okay.
Whew. That was a close one. At least I got the idol.
I'll just be making my way with old cheese.
Oh, I thought he was dead. Well, sleeping, I'm sorry.
Could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
I had to use many text parsers to get it.
Mortal Kombat?
Governor's pet poodles.
They're just sleeping.
Yeah, didn't you see the text prompt?
That's true. No, the house is just sleeping.
That is true. If you break into a house that's unlocked, are you really breaking into it?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Well, let's hear your explanation.
Oh, I wonder where this setup is going.
It belongs in a museum.
I'm just taking out for a walk. Yeah, you know, they gotta stretch their legs every so often.
What's going on here?
Oh, about time, lady.
Hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor.
Well, I'm not a hoodlum, I'm at least a thug.
Well, isn't that nice of him?
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard?
Yeah.
I was polishing my hair. No, wait, no, she's not gonna believe that.
I'll deal with you later.
Well, hint, it involves a shiv.
See ya, Fester.
He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley.
Oh, we got ourselves a close-up.
I have a feeling we're gonna be seeing more of this particular character. Well.
How to Talk to Women, the simulator.
Well, I wish he got that book instead of the Manual of Style. Well, if it was a Manual of Style, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we had to shred that to throw it on the heavily armed clown.
That's true, we gotta, you know, make sacrifices.
Of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name.
You're like the only person in the world who has such a dumb name.
What was he named by, I wonder? Probably more clowns.
Your face is too...
Dumb?
sweet.
Same thing.
Are you hitting on me?
See? Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you?
No, you want more sophisticated conversation.
Exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to appear in a Let's Play on YouTube. Are you chewing peanut butter again?
I really wish I knew how to talk to women.
The manual of style was right there.
Oh, here it is, the Manual of How to Talk to Women. Damn it!
What?
Where do you think you're going, Throofwood?
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Buzz off, Fester.
You know, it's not too late for us to make up and be friends.
Yeah. And it's also not too late for me to kill you and still make it to the bar for happy hour.
This is a bit much. He's only a bodyguard.
Hey, you can't kill me.
You're literally going to drown us. You know, the more I think of it, you seem more like LeChuck than some kind of bodyguard type of guy.
That's true.
To risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way.
I didn't even get a chance to complete one measly trial.
Well, you did steal something. You were close, at least.
This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day.
Everything's coming up shine top. Oh boy, okay, I'll just tell you the trick to this right away. You pick up the idol. Everything else is just out of your reach. I believe if you wait a bit, some guys come down and toss a sword down, which may or may not, like, stop you from having to pay for a sword later on, but don't quote me on that. Fun fact, you can actually die if you, like, wait 10 minutes. Guybrush can only, like, breathe for 10 minutes. That's his special pirate
No, I
skill.
came down
Well,
here to
that's
save
pretty
one of
good,
us.
you gotta
Just a
admit. I
little
mean, consider like One Piece where nobody can
Yeah.
fucking swim, but this guy can actually swim and hold his breath for a really long time. I believe the maximum limit was 6 minutes, if you know what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. But, you know, it's not like a Sierra kind of death. You really don't get punished for this at all.
Yeah, that's true. You can just like reassume really fast.
I'm just a drifter. A nobody.
Oh,
A
jeez.
would-be pirate.
Just roll the credits
I
right
wouldn't have
now.
known or even cared if you'd let me drown.
I would have, Guybrush.
Oh, Governor.
Oh, really? The music?
Threepwood.
Oh, Elaine.
Oh, Guybrush.
Stop saying Guybrush.
Sugar Boots.
Honey Pumpkin.
Man, I'm hungry.
Blunder Bunny.
Plunderbot is my
Kiss
favourite.
me.
No, we mustn't.
What would the fish think?
Not here, where everyone can see us.
Oh, we're
Why, are
watching.
you ashamed of me?
No, it's not that at all. It's just that many of these pirates have made advances towards me.
And usually their cars are bigger than yours.
I've always told them that my father made me promise never to fall in love with a pirate. If they see us together...
Well, I'm not technically a pirate yet. You see, there's this loophole stuff again.
Yeah, I've really just completed my first trial.
But finish your trials first. I don't want you to be... preoccupied.
I believe you can do the trials in any order, so you could do the thievery one
Complete the
last.
trials. Quickly.
Yes, we must complete the trials. Open up the save menu.
As always, the promise of sex motivates most of us, man.
Must complete trials!
Must get poom.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next time when we start the second trial. See you then.